Commencing test video 25. So if I initially show the king movement here, if I get some of the pieces out, just show that it can move one square in any direction. And as shown here, these are all of the possible moves of the king. If I try and play any of these moves, none of them are possible. And now I need to test that it captures as it moves. So if I move this king out here, and then say move the queen to here, which is then check. So then I don't have any valid moves back here because I can't move anywhere that puts me into check. So I only have this possible move. I can't play any of the other natural moves because the pawn's attacking that square. So that is as shown. You can't move into check, and I can capture as I move. So I can move the king there and capture because that move does not put me into check. And then if I test that a pinned piece can't then move and put the king in check. So if I create a pin piece here, which I could do by doing this, if I move the pawn there, now that bishop's pinned, and then so here if I were to try, so I have valid moves for moving along this diagonal for this bishop and capturing the bishop as well, but if I try and move the bishop to here, you can see that that's not a valid move, also shown in the terminal here, all these outputs for the squares I'm clicking, but I don't have a valid move to move here because that would put this king in check. And now if I show everything to do with castling, so if I show king side, queen side here, so here this king, I can move up here, I can move just one square there, or if I click two squares, you can see the rook that there moves with it to the square it should be. If I get the queen out, then I now have queenside castling as possible. So yes, if I click this, then I can castle queenside. And now if I show that the king must not have previously moved in order to castle, so if I go here, move the king, move it back, go there, play this, this, that, and then suddenly I can't castle, I don't have that possible move because the king has already moved. And now if I show that the rook must not have previously moved, so if I go in here, move the queen out, and you can see right now that there is this queenside castling move as possible here. But then if I were to say move the rook and then move it back, suddenly queenside castling is not possible or working as intended. And now if I show that none of the squares the king moves over can be attacked for castling to be legal, so if I put a bishop as, or on a different one because castling is no longer possible on that. So if I let those squares be attacked, just open it up, and if I do say queenside, and just do that, move here, and now that square is under attack, so castling shouldn't be possible. And if I also show here that all the, if I just show this, then Okay, so this is a position where queenside castling should be possible, but now it is no longer possible, so I can't move here because I put it to check. But I only have that as a possible move because here would also put me in check, and I can't castle queenside because this square here is under attack. But then if I were to block it, now I can castle queenside. Then if I also show for queenside castling, the target rook can't have moved here. So if we've got casting queenside here, move move back, and then no longer possible. And then, as you can see, the kingside and queenside castling is all working as intended. We've shown that a move is illegal if it puts Stone King into check. And now if I try to castle with pieces that are blocking the king in doing so. So if I'm here, then we can see I can't castle if I click that square because there's pieces. But if I make that square empty, I still can't castle over the bishop.